What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion about all aspect of trading. So as a third day of trading week, we see that there is a strong movement in the market. We have seen a very strong reversal on gold, and at the same time JPY pairs also getting very volatile. So we'll be looking at before the candle close coming up an hour later, and also there's a FOMC coming later today, so we'll be looking at all of them, and also we'll be covering FOMC as well. So let's look at one by one how we can find an opportunity in this market. Now before I begin this session, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So I'll be starting with first of all gold to see. Now gold, you can see from the daily perspective, from this daily support, gold had a bounce. Now starting with daily is because gold trend looks like that started from this daily support, and I think that this market may continue to rise to the upside. Okay, so if you look at a bigger picture perspective, looking at the monthly first of all on gold, we can see that from the monthly this is a bull market. Okay, very strongly bullish market now. And how do you know a market is a bullish or bearish? Very simplest way is from higher low. Now if you look at the monthly support level, we can see that gold has created a series of higher low in that area, and from that zone gold had a bounce to the upside. Now with this bounce, what we saw that gold created a bullish candle that has a higher low, higher high. So as we see that this is the last week of the month, is still showing potentially bullish momentum, and with the FOMC I think that gold might break the monthly high, or you could see again drop for a deeper pullback. What is likely to happen? Let's find out on the lower time frame. Now from the weekly, so far we have seen that the price, this is the weekly candle, it didn't create a lower low yet, has gone up. I think that during the FOMC there is a probability for a spike, even breaking this low and then going up, or we could see remaining bullish. So as I mentioned, it's a lower time frame price action matter. If we look at the daily, we can see that the price, this is the daily candle so far after the previous daily bullish candle. Today so far the price has almost broken 3 days high and currently residing below this level. Now it is crucially important really to look at how gold is behaving here. You know what, I think that as FOMC coming, there is a probability for a manipulation to the downside during the FOMC. If this has happened, if the price manipulate to the downside below this daily 20 EMA, okay, to this 20 EMA, that could be a massive manipulation for a bigger move to the upside. So from monthly, weekly and daily, so far bullish. Let's find out where we can find the next entry in that case. So from 4 hour, we see that gold has formed an inverted head and shoulder here. Okay, and with this inverted head and shoulder, break to the upside with this inverted head and shoulder. All right, and with this inverted head and shoulder, the price left a neckline here. Okay, this is the neckline of the previous resistance zone. Okay, this is the previous resistance, and this previous resistance which is turning support. And there is a probability, as I mentioned, during the FOMC, there are a couple of scenarios possible, is to have a massive breakdown, breaking all this low, test the daily 20 EMA and then to go up, or you see already a double bottom in an uptrend just up to here, testing this level and then to go up. But You can see this 4-hour candle here. This candle is closing in 1 hour 51 minutes, and after breaking this swing high, it's forming a doji. Very highly likely that during the lifetime of this candle or after closing of this candle, we could see the downside movement and coming back to the daily support level, and we could see a retest of this level. Okay, because this is the resistance line on gold, and this is a, and you can see if we draw this channel here, the price is above this channel. There is a, it could have happened that, and it can happen that gold almost coming back down here and then going up, or at least testing this resistance as a support here on gold. As you can see, the price crossed this swing high, which is a swing high, which is a very important level of liquidity zone, and from that level we can expect gold to come down, to retest, and then to fly up again. So let's look at very lower time frame on the 15 minutes. Now this 15 minutes price action, we see that multiple liquidity gathering here. Okay, let me see. We have an entry before FOMC. Okay, so here I think that means market gathering liquidity. Pardon me, guys. There is a liquidity candle here. Still maintaining an uptrend on the 15 minutes, but there is a chance of drop here. But the question is when it is doing that. So I'm just testing the risk reward, guys. Still not on a trade. 221. Okay, so I'll be selling short gold here. Stop loss above this high. First I'll keep 221 and then we'll be changing if we need it. Keep in mind it's just for educational. So it's in an uptrend, but it's gathering liquidity from the top. So so gold, this is a very tight trade, because the reason I have opened this position is there is a chance it's maintaining a bullish trend, but what happened is that gold from the lower time frame, especially on the 15 minutes, we saw that the market gathered liquidity multiple times from here, and there is a probability for the price to have a downside movement. Now here is very important how it is forming this structure in that area, right? So okay, so we'll keep that on, keep that running. Let's see. As you see that there is a significant movement. Pardon me guys, I don't know why this is so cold here. Sometime so there is a now this 1 hour candle, the trend is still maintaining bullish. Okay, so before I progress further, let me know guys how you are doing on your trading as well. So thanks for joining the live session. Suraj, good evening. Suraj. Lucas, hi coach, thank you. Lucas, good afternoon coach. AUD NZD, I will be looking at that. AUD NZD is dropping. We are on a trade on AUD NZD and Euro JPY. Coach's gold forming head and shoulder. Let's see. Great job coach, thank you. Good afternoon, thank you very much. Good afternoon coach. Where is Euro USD? Good afternoon. Thank you very much. Euro JPY high coach US30. Thank you. FOMC later. Yeah. FOMC is and gold to bounce after a false breakout. It will be this. So let's see. You know, I want to see that one is forming bearish candle. Otherwise, I need to exit. Let's see. Hello, coach. Elaborate why you're selling gold. Okay, so there is a the 15 minutes price section. So as you can see from the 1 hour, there is a rejection from the top. The reason I'm selling is you see this is a liquidity zone. This level, this resistance here, it's a very sharp, this is a swing high, and the price has broken that level. Now as I mentioned, it is still in an uptrend, so we will be cautiously looking at. If we need, we'll be adjusting, but because the price has a rejection from there is a chance for the price to come down now for deeper pullback. Now looks still showing some bullish move, then we'll be closing out if needed, no problem. So let me see how it is doing. Okay, if it, you know, because the price triggered a liquidity zone, we could see that there's a high probability to break the swing low in this direction. Okay, and if it, let's say this one now 5 minutes candle, now this one is coming to our entry again, and if this one forming this head and shoulder, which is look like that, let me see. We want to see that current candle dropping down, and then once you see this, I want to see this 5 minutes candle as a very red bearish candle, but so far maintaining that structure. So if this one is maintaining this head and shoulder, which will be very good for us, and then we could see that gold broken down, giving us the profit that we need. Okay, now from 15 minutes we see potentially, so the price is almost in my entry. Okay, so the 5 minutes, this one I want to see that very strong drop. Okay, I entered in the profit zone now, so this is what I'm expecting. If this, you can see this is forming a head and shoulder, and with that head and shoulder, if it maintains that, we should be able to see that drop. If it drops down, we'll take the profit and we'll make the trade, you know, break even. So okay, so gold entered the profit zone. Give a big thumbs up now, smash the like button, and also hit the subscribe button. So also we are running another massive trade, which is the Euro JPY. This is also VIP trade. Before we open the live session, I'll explain to guys why I have opened this trade in the VIP channel. And now also we this entry exit like may not be exact, I will need to readjust it. AUD NZD trade also we are running. This one you have seen that this is a pre-London session trade on AUD NZD. This is also a VIP trade, so I think that many of you have seen when I was on live in the pre-London session, which also has worked out well. Now let's go back to gold to see how it is doing. Let me see. It's a gold trade is against the trend, that's why we need to be a little bit cautious. Now this 15 minutes candle and 5 minutes. Okay, so that one has formed this bearish candle that we need, which is good for us. Now once this candle closed as a long bearish candle, if it does, we'll be moving our stop loss above this high to make the risk less than 0.5%. Okay, so keep that gold trade running. Euro JPY also running in profit. AUD and ZD, I'll be discussing more on those trades later. So first let it work it out. Let me know guys in the live chat. Thank you for joining the live session. Afternoon, thank you very much. Does gold always return to Monday's low? In majority of the time you will see the price again come down and retest the daily low. Good evening, thank you very much. I'm still short on gold, thanks for that. I go GBP JPY. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. GJ also showing a very good trading opportunity. So what good Euro JPY with this trade? I'm getting my so it was good call on Euro JPY with this trade. I'm getting my $3,000. That's awesome, very good. Yeah, this is what intended, and that's good. You got a payout with this trade. Very good, thank you. You know, this is what I want. You know, I want, to be honest, everyone who are trading be profitable. Okay, this is most important. The only thing that I emphasize always, guys, always do risk management. Without risk management you will never be able to be profitable. Okay, because if you don't do the risk management, more often you might get something surprised that you didn't expect it, because you know, always some trade will not work out on your favor, and if you don't do the risk management, then chances that you might get stopped out, you know, without even without any reason, and that one trade has gone out might you know, give you the loss that you didn't expect it. So it is important that you do the proper risk management always. So this 5 minutes candle closed as a red candle. Now the next one is picking up, which is not good for us. Let's see. This is where the key points to look at. Okay, so this one, this 15 minutes candle, which we need to see that this 5 minutes also forming that bearish price action. Okay, now it's forming a W here. This is a little bit of issue. If it is forming very strong W, then we might see that. Okay, keep the trade running. So more often you saw that the market does this, goes a lot of ups and down. We need to let it play out to do the job for us. Okay, so we'll keep trade running on gold. All right, and also if you want, so Euro JPY is a very good trade running on profit. AUD and ZD also running in good profit. Now, if you want to learn the strategy that I am trading, all of this, okay, or all the instrument that I am trading, and also if you want to trade with us, also you can join us. There is a link in the description area. You can visit the website, join us to be part of the trading community. So looks like, guys, it's showing that bullish momentum again. Okay, it's still let's come to the profit zone, but let's find out if it is forming this head and shoulder, now trend, it's against the trend trade that we need to keep in mind. This 1 hour candle, 1 hour candle is bullish. Okay, so that's gonna the 4 hour still on the trade. Okay, now here is the most important part. As I mentioned, it's a very tight, almost only, I think only less than 20 pip stop loss. So if it managed to breaks down, then we could see that downside movement. Okay. So there is a probability for upside, right? Let's keep that on. Gold does always a lot of dramatic movement. Yeah, as I mentioned, it does a lot of dramatic movement. It's coming to our entry again. Okay, so we'll play that out. All right, it's coming to the entry again. If it breaks down this time, we should be able to see again drop to this level here. Okay, this is why I have opened that position. All right, keep that on. Let's see how it is playing out. I think that we could see potential movement to this swing low. All right, if this breaks down this level, we'll take some part profit and we'll move the stop loss at entry, okay, just to make the trade risk free. I'm almost near my entry. All right, now Euro JPY, let's while gold is doing up and down, let's find out Euro JPY trade. This is a very good example of trading with the trend. We do have a strategy. This is our strategy that we use. This is our sniper entry trading strategy. For those who are learning the strategy, you can see that the price here, okay, in that zone, in that area, the price triggered liquidity, created an impulse, and then has gone up for a correction, another liquidity trigger, another impulse. So very clean price action. See, patience is the key in trading that I always emphasize, guys. See, when you see a market is very choppy, all right, stay away, try to stay away from the market. Wait for the market to give you the price action that you are looking at. So you can see that when the market on Euro JPY, this market is nicely trending to the downside. Okay, from here gathered liquidity, created this move, little pullback, another movement. Very simple. Now we are targeting here up to 150, like 154.65, which is very nearing, and I'm expecting it to drop. And you can see the liquidity is a very important point that I look at in my trading. Let me know in the chat that if you are not sure about the liquidity, then I will be discussing more on that as well. Now liquidity is the fuel of the market. Okay, so always keep in mind liquidity is the fuel of the market, and the market moves from liquidity to liquidity. So with this 15 minutes candle, all right, we are almost nearing our entry on gold. So I'll be discussing more on about the liquidity and all the trades that I open AUD NZD, Euro JPY based on our strategy, based on liquidity. Okay, when there is a liquidity triggers, the market moves for a bigger movement. So let me see here on gold, which is moving in a very narrow range. Guys, I don't know, it's very cold here, and more often I got by cold. So here you can see there is a very tight here on gold. Might not sustain. It might get up. It might be stopped out. It's still on the trade. Might be stopped out on this. I don't know why this always goes very near and then try to reverse. So okay, it is possible. It is still possible. I'm still on the trade. Right. We could take the profit here, but I wanna let the trade run. You have seen in our last big trade that we closed with 4 times profit. That one also did the same thing. The price has gone up to the resistance. The key points here is to keep the risk managed. You see that this trade, I trade with a very tight stop loss, so that whenever I'm winning, I win big, because also it is flexible for me. It's very near to the entry. If it comes down for a spike, if needed, even I can close with little profit or no loss. Okay, see, it's coming down now to the entry. I think we could see that movement. So there is a double top formation. All right, and let me see how it is forming the structure. Look at the 15 minutes. On the 15 minutes, we can expect a break of a structure. Okay, the trend is a bit very strong. That's only the thing. Okay, we'll keep that on. And Euro JPY is keep dropping and keep moving in the profit. How many of you also AUD NZD moving in the profit? Okay, so we'll keep that running. Also, let me know how many of you running Euro JPY and AUD NZD trade. Now, just to give you an idea how we open that Euro JPY and AUD NZD trade. So this is our Euro JPY trade that we opened here with entry at 155.50, which is around 31 pip in profit, and stop loss 156.01 and take profit 154.7065, not 7065. Now so Euro JPY we already discussed, and you can see there is a head and left shoulder and the right shoulder. So there is a head and shoulder formation. If we look at the multi-time frame perspective, we can see that from the monthly Euro JPY from this resistance zone had a rejection. Now this is a long-term bullish market, but we see that from the weekly, there is a very high probability for Euro JPY to have a breakdown. Okay, so if it is having this breakdown, I think that Euro JPY is coming for a bigger drop. There is a very high chance for Euro JPY to have, you know, a bit more stronger drop. Now with that said, if you look at the daily, we can see that there's a daily middleman previous day has broken this support level, closed below this level with a full body candle, and then we saw that it started to drop on Euro JPY. This is the 4-hour price action. Now this is how, you know, simplest way we can trading with the trend, entering in the right place with a strategy, and simplest way to hold the trade for bigger profit target. Okay, so if you want to join us, also you can join us to trade with us. I do share all my trades to VIPs who are trading with us. If I am not on live, or even if I am on live, I do share. And if you are our member, you can access all the winning trades as well as some losing trades as well. It comes along the way. This is the trading, but the main goal here is to gain the bigger profit, keep the risk low, and learning the strategy so that you can consistently make profit from the market. This is the secret of being a consistently profitable trader, is to do the proper risk management, keep the risk low, and then trading with a strategy. When trade goes in your direction, holding it for bigger profit. All right, let me know in the live chat if you have any other question. We'll be discussing all of them. This is the most authentic and best trading education you'll ever find. I'll say that you can join, link in the description, and also link at the top of the chat. Once you are on the website, just click join now button, and then you will be able to access everything, all the trading tools, all the strategies. This is our TF strategy indicator, as well as everything that you have. You can learn it from us. So let's go back to gold. So Euro JPY, keep it running, and we'll be coming back to other instruments as well, all the JPY pairs. Now once we open gold, it is still running. Okay, and this 15 minutes candle is closing almost nearly a couple of minutes. On the 5 minutes, a bearish candle closed. Okay, so in this 5 minutes time frame, a candle closed with a full body red and half body half candle. There is still probability for that drop. Let me know if you are still running that trade. I'm still holding. How many of you are running that trade on gold? Just want to see that you are with me. Thank you. Always keep in mind, guys, keep the risk low. As I mentioned, anything can happen. It might have a spike and then move to the upside, but it might have a down. Okay, so good afternoon. Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Euro AUD, that's awesome. Thank you. Good afternoon. You will be looking at that. So what you think about GBP JPY? JPY looks to me downside. Euro JPY I see down. We will be looking at GBP JPY and other instrument. Gold, can you check AUD USD? How far do you, okay, so we will be looking at that as well. GBP USD, yes, we will be looking at all of them. Let me look at we looked at Euro JPY. I'll be looking at now GBP JPY. Okay, so before I move with the GBP JPY, give a big thumbs up if you like this stream, and also subscribe to the channel. I also posted analysis early today about all of this, all about the GBP JPY on TradingView. So make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and also if you are looking to join a regulated broker, then I'll recommend you to join always a regulated broker, and you can join Eva Trade. They are no commission broker, and also they are regulated. Okay, there is a link in the description area, and also you can I have given a link in the live chat, so you can use that link to register for free. Click the link, register for free, start trading with a regulated broker, so that your capital is in the safe hand. Any profit you make, you can withdraw or deposit, very easy and swift and simple. So use that link and let's go with GBP JPY. Now GBP JPY, what I think that this market might be coming down, along with you can see Euro JPY and other JPY pairs. Now GJ, if you look at bigger picture, this is a long-term bullish market. You can see GBP JPY, this is a massive movement. Now quite a few weeks we see that GJ now moving completely in a sideway. Okay, so with that sideway movement, we saw that GJ now creating series of lower high from this weekly perspective, and we see that GBP JPY with this started to drop. And if you look at the month, we are almost at the end of the month, and what I think that we might see a sudden drop in this instrument, there is a probability, is because this is a strong bullish market. The price has reached that resistance zone. There is a probability for a deeper pullback in this market in GBP JPY. So there is a probability for drop, and what I think that the market might come down to this resistance line, which is turning support on GJ. And if you look at now on the daily, we can see that the market is forming potentially there is a consolidation here, and which is what I think that we could see downside in this market. And if you look at the 1 hour chart, we can see that the market is forming series of lower high and lower low, which is a downtrending market structure. Okay, so GJ is potentially down, and for the short term at least we can expect this 4 hour candle. You can see it is in fact after the previous one gathered liquidity, and this one also forming a narrow doji, and I think that we could see potentially downside on GBP JPY. All right, let me know your thought or your opinion. And we saw that, to me, Euro JPY and GBP JPY looks both bearish, but Euro JPY a bit more bearish than GJ is because Euro is a bit weaker currency currently than GBP. So you could see that both of them coming. That's why I have opened Euro JPY then rather than GBP JPY, is because this one is showing bearish pattern. All right guys, so hope that you are enjoying. Give a big thumbs up, and also let's see on gold again. Gold is still moving near our entry. Okay, it's consolidating here. Okay, so this 5 minutes candle, it has come to the entry again, is still showing bearish price action, and if it breaks to the downside, we can expect a local breakdown. Okay, local breakdown or continuation. If we look at here, so the 15 minutes candle closed. Let me see. $30 minutes. So slowly it's forming series of higher low. Lower high. Still moving in that zone from the 1 hour. The price had a bounce from this support level, so very crucial level of support. we might see that break. It's really crucial to see. Okay, so leave that on. We'll leave it on the market, still on the trade. So in the meantime, we looked at GBP JPY, potentially downside. If any trade coming along though, we'll be looking at that. And in the meantime, let's look at GBP USD as well. Now GBP USD, as you can see with the strengthening on gold, GBP USD showing some bullish momentum in this market so far. If we look at the daily, we saw that there is a daily bullish candle followed by a narrower candle here on GBP USD. Now this daily candle, this is current daily candle. I think that we might see, as FOMC coming, we could see that on GBP USD further down and gathering liquidity and then going up like exactly in the same direction and gold. As you can see, the price didn't test this 20 EMA on the daily yet. I think before picking up, we could see that GBP USD coming down for a deeper drop. Now from lower time frame, you can see that there is a local bullish structure. Before it is trending, I think we could see strong liquidity grab from the support, and then we could see that movement to the upside. So there is a probability for GBP USD for short-term drop and the long-term movement to the upside. It consolidated here and created this local uptrend. Okay, so we are still on the trade on gold. Let me know how you are doing. Thank you for joining the live session, guys. Give a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So going back to AUD and ZD trade, now this one I have already explained to you guys why did I open this. This is a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio trade. Now AUD and ZD, you see that when the candle was here, this is what I have also predicted to drop. Now I'll explain what did I look at on this trade on AUD and ZD before opening. Now AUD and ZD, you can see that this is a support and resistance trading strategy. Now this is the resistance here, and we saw that in this resistance AUD and ZD gather liquidity multiple times, you can see, and then has gone up again, and we saw that it formed a double top formation, AUD and ZD. Now in this double top formation, the price back to back 3 sessions gathered liquidity and then had a bounce to the downside. Now double top with a liquidity grab, you can note it down, double top with a liquidity grab. It's a very, very powerful price action pattern, and this is what I've traded, and that worked out very well. And I want to hold this trade for bigger profit target. So let's see how it does, and I'll keep holding it as the price start to drop. We can expect it to drop to the downside on this instrument. So let's see how it goes. And if you look at the 4-hour, you can see that on the daily on AUD and ZD, the price is breaking this low, and you can see quite a few days of up and down on AUD and ZD, and then has started to drop. So you could see this market is dropping well below breaking this low. Okay, so there is a probability for a bigger drop on AUD and ZD. Okay, so let's find out how it does. We'll keep that trade on hold. I'll be holding that trade on a USD for full profit target. Okay, so AUD/NZD trade, this is our Euro JPY, and if we look at that AUD/NZD, we have opened that way. So this one with AUD/NZD, we have entered here, entry here, stop loss, take profit here, and the same trade also sent out to the VIP group. If you are our member, then definitely you also have seen the trade. If you are not, you can join us to access all the trades that I'm opening and also all the strategies that I'm trading. You can access all of them. So let's look at, you can find the link in the description for this. The link at the top of the chat, also website address. Click the link and then visit the website, register for free, and then you can, if you click join now button, you will be able to join us to be part of the trading community. So let me look at gold. You can see I'm still on the trade and it's still maintaining that pattern. Okay, so now exactly the same pattern that we had this massive trade last week, this week I think early, and I'm almost again near my entry. I'm expecting it to continue to drop. Let's see. Looks like that there is a probability for this movement. Okay, so if this time breakdown, we will be taking profit partially. All right, if this is the 1 hour support and 15 minutes candle forming a doji. Now this doji is crucial. I want to see that it's closing as a red candle. Very, very interesting structures consolidating in that area, guys. The bull's not giving up because of the FOMC. Very, very sharp area. Okay, so we'll keep that on. I want to see that it's respecting. We are almost near the entry again. This is the good that, this is the beauty of trading with a very tight stop loss. You always have, you see, it's almost came to my entry again. This is you have a lot of flexibility to close if needed. Also, you can take bigger profit target when you have a tight stop loss from an important area of value, because if you have a tight stop loss with a smaller move, it will give you bigger profit. That's how I take bigger profit in my trade. But it is important that risk management is the key, because if you don't do the risk management, ultimately it might be difficult for you to remain profitable in that way. Okay, so are you enjoying the trade and live session, guys? Let me know. Thank you. Okay, so looks like that it started to drop. It's too late for me. Euro JPY entry. Yeah, it's a bit late now. Okay, I'm holding. Thank you very much. What's the target for gold? TP. Okay, so it's happening, guys. It's dropping now. I'm almost in my profit zone. Okay, so this support level is a very important. This is the 1 hour support. Now if the price breaks this support, we might take the profit. Euro USD, thank you very much. Okay, awesome, thank you. Thanks for that. Euro JPY can answer 1954.98. Jonathan, Euro JPY, yeah, there is a hi coach, good day. You'll be on US30. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. How high GBP will move. We'll be discussing that. AUD CHF want to go 78. Okay, so we see that on here it's now dwelling near our entry, almost profit zone and an entry zone. So okay, there is a probability now for downside. Okay, there is a probability for this break that we are expecting. This 5 minutes candle is crucial because there is a 4-hour candle close will come. Let me see the Euro JPY. Okay, we will hold the Euro JPY. We are running currently on this trade almost 55 p profit. GBP CAD moving up. I'll just quickly have a look in all of them to see. Aussie yen dropping, AUD and ZD. Also we are on a trade and it's running in profit. CAD CHF, let me see, Euro AUD, which is moving, Euro CAD pushing high, Euro dollar. So Euro dollar closing as a doji. For me it's still downside. Okay, so gold has entered in profit zone. Let me see. There is another 1-hour candle close. Okay, so we might see that drop now. There is a probability because gold back to back 2 1-hour candle fail. All right, so yeah, we entered in a profit zone and there could be now break to the downside on gold. Okay, I'm running in profit. Okay, so we hold it at 1967 in my profit target. Give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Gold started to melt. This is what I tell you guys, the patience is the key. You see how many times it almost reached near our stop loss and then started to drop. Now it has broken the support. Now from this zone, what you're gonna do is, we are running in profit, right? I want to hold it for full profit target. If it is not giving me, no problem, take me out of the trade, but I want to take the full profit, full 2 times profit on this trade. All right, let's hold it. I think it's gonna come down to this support level here. Okay, now look, as a trader you have to have that mindset. Okay, like this, do the risk management and then say that, okay, I'm gonna hold the trade. If you take me out of the trade, I'm out of the trade, but I'm gonna take the full profit target. That's the attitude of a winning trader. Okay, I want everyone to become a very strong in your mind to hold the trade for bigger profit target, even if it takes you, taking the profit, coming to the profit zone and then going up to stop loss. Let it happen, because if you do that, then what will happen is that the other 2 or 3 trades will give you the full profit that you can cover that what you have gone in one trade. And this is how you can remain profitable for a longer period of time. So the only thing that you need to make sure that you do the risk management. So the goal here is to be profitable, do the risk management, and remain very, what I can say, that resilient and then stubborn and be on it. Say that I'm gonna take the full profit, all right, and hold it. This is how you can develop winning attitude as a trader. And I would recommend everyone, this is the right trading psychology, always being very non-negotiable in your trade is very important. So thank you. Let's keep watching. It might, as I mentioned, it might take the liquidity and could move to the upside. that's fine. We are on profit zone. I'm not bringing the stop loss at entry at the moment because it just might go out, make a spike and then could come back down. So we'll just go out of the trade without anything. So always we need a bigger TP than our stop loss. All right, so let me see, guys. And if you are enjoying, give a big thumbs up. And if you want to join a regulated broker wherever you are, you can join. Our recommended broker is EverTrade, so they are regulated by SEC and FCA. All right, so you can there is a link in the description area for EverTrade, and also I'm giving a link in the live chat. You can click the link and then register for free, start trading with a regulated broker. Okay, so gold dropped well below. We can move the stop loss at entry now. I will not close any partial profit because I think that we might see gold is almost coming to the support level, giving us the full profit on this one. All right, it's up to you. Everyone have a different opinion. It could, as I mentioned, it could go up and take the TP, but you can see it's moving in full profit. So let me know in the live chat, guys, you are running the trade on gold. Okay, so now it might go up again for liquidity gathering. So let's take only 30% of the position and keep the rest running. Okay, I'll do that. 30% means, for example, for one lot, okay, 0.3 lot close, 0.9 lot, 0.6, 0.7 lot is still running. Okay, so bigger portion is running. If you don't understand, maybe I can clarify it, let me know. So I will take only 30% and the rest of the 70% I will keep running. So this is on a support. All right, and there's a 1 hour 20 EMA. It might come down to 1 hour 20 EMA because it just tested the 30 minutes 20 EMA, so you might see that a bit more upside bounce, but I mentioned I want to see that it's coming down to give me the full profit. 30% is just to cover the commission, and then I'm moving my entry to the stop loss, and also I'm updating the VIPs as well for the trade. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same with my my price 1972.17. Okay guys, so hope that you are enjoying. If you want to learn gold trading, also more learning the strategy that I am trading, you can join us. There is a link in the description area. You can visit the website. So once you are on the website, you can click join now button, and then you'll be able to access all the strategies that I'm trading. Without a strategy, we'll never make one profitable. So it's important that one must have a strategy to trade, and this is what you can learn. Every trade that I'm opening, there is a strategy behind it. Okay, so when I post the trade on the VIP group, also later I post a commentary what is strategy being used, so that those who are trading with me can learn the strategy and also trade with me. So once you are you click join now button, you will be able to access that VIP group. I would recommend you to do that to be part of the trading community. You can do it by yourself, but it might take a lot of time and might cost you a lot. This is the mistake that I made. I tried to trade by myself, and then I lost $90,000 in one night, and then I learned the lesson, and then I spent $1,000, $2,000 invested on myself. That gave me the full confidence. Everything in this world like that, someone needs to guide, and that's how everything works. So I will recommend you to join if you really keen to be a profitable trader. So thank you also, and also let me know how you are doing. Have you taken some profit on gold? On cancer, I'm buying gold at 1960 rupees, 1986. Did you think we sold gold and start to drop? Hi coach, I'm back on it today. Entered gold slightly higher, still in trade. Thank you. So US100, thank you very much. Thank you. Euro JPY 30% was taken and the rest is running. I'm always risking 0.5% now. Very good, Zofia. Absolutely amazing. That's what we need to do. Even if it is going up and taking us out of the trade, that's fine. But this is how it's how we need to do. Attitude is the key to be a trader. See, I can give the strategy, I can motivate you, but becoming is in you. Okay, keep in mind that being is more important than doing. All right, this is a very, very important concept. You see, there are many things we can do in many ways. We don't have the right information. In fact, we go to the school very early when we are very young. I did that too. And then we are programmed, we are learned in a certain way to go to the job, work 8 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours, and then come back home exhausted. This is a way of matrix that I can say that the matrix is real, right? So how does the matrix works? If you are curious, the matrix works in a way that, see, we have our body is a energy structure. Okay, so everything is energy, right? You know that according to quantum physics, everything is energy. So our body also is an energy structure. Now when we are stuck in a matrix, I'll tell you what, that for those who a bit aware, what is a matrix. So what happened is that matrix, we need to feed that matrix to survive, and then our energy is in tune with the matrix. So, and because of that, if one try to create a better life, a life of freedom, it becomes a little bit of harder, because as a matter of fact, everything you want to experience is in fact a consciousness. As I mentioned, this education is not available out there. There is a reason behind it, because of the matrix. So for example, you want to go to a holiday, you want to build the dream house that you want to live in, that you deserve, right? You want to ride the car that you want to drive. All right, so you dream of having your dream car, a relationship that you really deserve and dream of. So all of them are consciousness. So consciousness means like they exist in a higher energetic state of there is always an energetic state of being. So how does it work is that, for example, anything there is a famous scientist, I forgot his name. He said that if you can, anything you can imagine is real. This is the truth. So why it happens is because anything you can imagine is in fact exist, but it exists in a different realm of energetic frequency. So to access that, you need to be on that consciousness or awareness. So, and to go to that consciousness, you need energy. You have energy, but you need to in tune with that consciousness. And when we are feeding the matrix, we are exhausted, and then we lose that what you really want. You can't create the life that you want to create. So the only way you can do that is by understanding that you need to think about yourself and then find a real purpose, what you want to do, what's your goal, and then excluding everything else, and then you can do it. So very simplest way, that I know that it's a bit more complicated for because we are not taught of that, but simplest way that I can say, if I simplify it, is that anything you want, you need to know what you want, and that's only the way. See, there is a saying that you get in fact everything you want. So you might say, okay, I don't want this what I'm experiencing, then you need to. So the reason you are getting what you don't want, because you clearly don't know what you want. So let's say if we ask a person that, okay, you are unhappy, why? If the person said, look, I don't like my job, I don't want the house that I live in, I don't want to be a relationship that I am in. So there are three important areas. For example, a person is not happy. So then the reason that person is not happy is because that person knows very clearly what he don't want, what he doesn't want. So what happens is that if we know very clearly what we know, we get it, because our attention is there. We keep thinking it. So thinking is the key. There is a saying that a man is all day long what he thinks. So let's say that man in the morning wake up and thinking that the job that is stressful, very fair. I also did a very stressful job, and that was, I understand how it feels like to do a job that you don't like. And that man, he's thinking about that job that he doesn't want, but he's thinking about it, right? But he's not thinking about actually in fact what he wants. So this is the turning point, that one must know what he wants. So what we have seen on gold now is that the price started to break the support level. We see it's moving in the direction. I hope that guys you are enjoying. Are you running the trade with me? So make sure guys you know exactly what you want. If you really want to be a trader, also make sure you take a step, you take actions, and then become a profitable trader. And you can be, okay, most of the time you will see that everywhere you'll see that you can't, it's not possible. Always stay in possibility. You can do that, okay? It's very, very possible. Coach, thank you very much. CHF JPY, secondly, analyze the charts. GBP CAD totally, dollar CAD, thank you, no problems, massive profit. Longer, yeah, awesome, thank you, cool, thank you very much. We can bring the stop loss here, that will give us some more profit, but I wanna see that spike down and then giving us the full profit on this one. All right, so AUD and ZD also moving in the direction. So quite a few trades today. Early one trade didn't work out, but 3 Euro JPY, AUD and ZD, and gold trade also coming down, so which is almost nearly there. Okay, so we are almost 1 to 1.3 or 1.5 profit. I want to hold it because still probability for further drop. And this is the 1 hour 20 EMA. Highly likely the price will at least come back to 1 hour 20 EMA and will give the TP target, TP hit. Call soon. Yes, absolutely. If James Simon, absolutely. This is my job. You can get personal coaching, personal training. If anyone want to be mentored personally or one-to-one, don't hesitate. Once you are on the website, let the live agent know. She will be able to give you all the information for one-to-one coaching or one-to-one mentoring. This is my job and I love doing that. Okay, anyone, don't hesitate to approach me. When you are on the live chat or on the website contact form, use the contact form, that will directly come to me, because I keep the communication directly with me, because I love my students who are trading. I want to hear always what's their feedback. So once you are on the website, go to the contact option and then you can send the contact. It will directly come to my email. I'll reply back to you if you want one-to-one mentoring or want to be mentored by me directly. Thank you. So we see that gold has this breakdown as expected, which is now it's coming to the TP zone. So we have taken the majority of the profit. It's almost nearly hitting the TP. Now we can close manually almost. Let me see, a little down. Okay, so let's I'll close now manually. It's almost okay. It's hit my TP. All right, hit my TP. Let me see, it's still a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna close now manually, just a little bit. Okay, all right, I closed manually. All right, so 2 times today on gold, and yeah, the rest I'll keep running AUD, NCD, and Euro JPY. Yeah, if there is any entry coming along the way, again we'll be entering. Okay, it dropped. Okay, if anyone didn't close manually, definitely it hit the TP target because it's on a support that I closed it. Now we could see that gold, this is the daily chart, and I think we might see now further drop with the FOMC. Okay guys, everyone, let me know you had booked that gold trade. This is a code. How big would you dream if you know you couldn't fail? And that's on manifesting. Can you have everything live? Money. Very good quote. Very nicely looking. Yeah, how big dream. Yeah, that's what yeah, absolutely, that's a very good quote. Thank you for that. Where is your USD headed? Okay, so we'll be looking at that Euro USD, nothing but profit. Awesome, thank you. Virtual gold will drop further. I think it might come back even to 1964, which could possible. Now let's recap one question that I got in when I was opening the position from one of you. Let me repeat that question, that why I'm selling gold. Now look, anytime anyone can be wrong. I do get wrong in my trade. That's fine. As a trader, it's nothing wrong to be wrong. But let's recap that question. Okay, this is the question. That's okay. coach, elaborate why you are selling gold. Okay, so now you can see it's after breaking this support trying to bounce. Now let's go back to the trade from the beginning, because I was starting my live session, and I think exactly this is the candle that we have opened the position. Right now, what did I look at? All right, because as I mentioned, we do have a specific strategy that will give you rule-based reason for trading, but let me quickly recap and then we'll analyze other pairs. That's a great learning experience that you can get. Now you can see gold. First of all, look at the bigger picture. You see that resistance here, this is where I looked at mostly. Why? Because it's a major swing high. You see this whole move, a strong drop, major high, a drop, major high. So always look at the major swing highs or swing lows. And once you saw that gold has broken that major swing high, all right, and created this long wick candle, see this 5 minutes candle, this is where very high probability that gold will have at least a bounce to the downside. Now this is the liquidity. All right, liquidity is the fuel of the market. This is what I talk about, the liquidity. You see that truth of how the liquidity works. Now liquidity, see, everyone sees a candle. What do you see in my chart is some candles, 2 indicator and background, right? But profitable trader, and in me, like in any professional trader, they also see third things that we most don't see, is the liquidity. And seeing liquidity, the unseen, is very, very important. And not only in the chart on liquidity, but also in our own life. You know, most people live the life of what I consider the materialistic world, that we see only by what we see in our eyes. And this is a life of struggle. If someone only rely on what they see, that's a life of struggle. There is something unseen. It's like a TV station. If you turn on the TV and then you see only one channel, but there are hundreds of radio wave is around us that we are not in tune with, that's unseen. So with that said, the price triggered the liquidity, which is behind the scene, and that's where the market start to drop. And this is why I opened that position. And you see, this is a 15 minutes candle that has to gather liquidity. We have seen multiple times some consolidation has gone up to the same level, and ultimately it is start to drop. Now you can see it is still in the same journey to the downside. Okay, so let's see. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. Got the full TP. Thank you. No worries. Thank you, coach. This is a perfect example. 2-to-1 trade makeup for yesterday's gold as well. Thank you, Kenneth. Yeah, this is where it is. Always manage your risk, keep the risk low, and then take the bigger profit. All right, this is how you can always remain profitable. Okay, give a big thumbs up. More content to share on the I do share a lot of analysis content, and also in the weekend I will be releasing some very valuable content to help you guys in your trading. So make sure you give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it. So I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds in the middle. Everyone have time to do that. Awesome. Thank you for supporting the channel. And also if you want to join a regulated broker, though I always recommend to trade in a regulated broker, you can join About Trade. They are regulated. Okay, so Trade is a regulated broker. I'm giving you a link in the live chat, and also there is a link in the description. You can click the link, the second link, and then register for free. Start trading with a regulated broker. You can use a partner code Wizard. This is the code that Wizard. It will give you 20% bonus if you are in an eligible country. Thank you very much, William. Enjoying. Thanks for that. Thank you. That's awesome. Okay, so we had a good trade on gold. Let's keep other instrument, how they are doing. Let me know, guys, which one you are at. Let's see. No, why there's something happened here. Okay, so we'll be looking at now on some of the indices. Let's see. We see that there is a head and shoulder formation on US30. If we look at the US30, looking at the monthly, now this instrument, this is the monthly close almost. I think, as you can see, today's FOMC, and from the monthly, it has made significant movement, and the price has broken, many monthly high. And with this break to the upside, US30 created this move, and we can expect, but I think that we might see a bit more downside for a deeper pullback on US30. So with that, what I think that you can see, this is the resistance line on the monthly. Because the price hit many monthly high, we could see that US30 coming down for a deeper pullback on the lower time frame. Now, if we look at the weekly, we can see this is from the weekly, it's a very, very important price action. You can see this is the weekly support level here on US30, and from this support, if you closely look at, you can see that how it has formed. Very important to look at the subtle details. There is a bullish engulfer, has quite a few weeks of up and down from this structure, and then from this bullish engulfer followed by previous week a candle which is a typically bullish candle. What I think that this is the weekly candle, right? And with this weekly close also there will be a monthly close. I think US30 until the weekly close, we might see that the price coming down to the weekly support level, testing this, and then we could see that the price is bouncing to the upside. Now if you look at the daily, you see that from the daily there was a daily doji. Today so far has dropped and again going up. We might see from the daily some sideway, or you could see that a couple of dojis being created now. Okay, so in just I think just 5 minutes there is a spike on US30. Yeah, there is a spike. All right, so what's happening on gold? Boy, there was a spike on US30. Let's see. So there is a spike from the 20 EMA. It's because of, you see, this 20 EMA has not been tested for ages, and any kind of local breakdown, there's always, and US30 you can see it's a very highly traded instrument. From this 20 EMA there is a bounce. With this movement, you can see there is a head and shoulder, but after crossing the 20 MA had a bounce. I think that for me it's gathering liquidity, right? We could see that ultimately again another drop. So breaking all this high. So after crossing the 20 MA, it's now moving to the upside. It has crossed this daily dodges low. It's going up, so we might see that here some up and down. It's a long-term bull market, but I think we could see either sideways, because this market is a bit more exhausted, the trend. I think we might see that US30, because it tested the 20 MA, we could see a bit more downside and then continuation to the upside. Okay, so US30 here we saw that after testing the 20 MA, trying to form a bullish engulfer. This is 25 minutes remaining for this candle to close. Okay, we need to see how the candle closing, then we will be making a comment on that. So let's go back to gold to see. Okay, so it's keep dropping from the we could keep a bit more bigger TP target. That's fine, because 2 to 1 is a very good risk to reward. All right, if we need to enter, we will be entering again. Looks like a rate hike in FOMC meeting later. So do you think that gold will drop? Yeah, this is what we see, some kind of okay, yeah, news. US Euro JPY. Okay, so Euro JPY, we are still running the trade. A bit more bigger TP target. Euro JPY, it's still maintaining a downtrend. All right, so I will still hold the position. This is how trading is. We need to be a little bit of patient. This is still maintaining downtrend. I still think that you see that this candle, this form, the last 4-hour candle, which is a middleman and very highly likely. Okay, so very highly likely that Euro JPY, I think we'll see further drop. And if you look at the daily on Euro JPY, now from the daily perspective, there is a daily middleman. This is why I have opened this position, because the market closed below the daily support. Okay, it's a very crucial support. The market closed below the support, and because this green candle is a massive manipulation to the upside, there is a very high probability now, Euro JPY to drop, and we could see that the price has broken this support level on Euro JPY, very highly likely in that movement. So, and this is why I have opened that position. This is what I do analysis all the things. Now, as I mentioned, I could be wrong, it could turn around, but as you can see, we always keep a bigger profit target so that we can cover. And this is this is also the USD trade. This is how I send all my trades with entry, stop loss, and take profit target to the VIP group. If you want to access the VIP group, you can join us. There is a link in the description area, and also there is a link at the top of the chat. So once you are on the website, you can join us. So once on the website, just click join now button. You will be able to access all the trades that I am opening, all the strategy that I am using, and also all the trading tools that I am using, including this TF strategy, indicators, and many other trading tools that I use to find better trade in the market. Now this TF strategy indicator is not only an indicator, is the strategy that we are using. One of my favorite trading strategy, that TF strategy, that helps me to find better trade in the market. So let's see. Let me see what here. See, in Euro JPY, the biggest understanding to the market structure, when you look at the bigger picture, you will understand that how the market structure is forming here. You see, this is the head here, this is the left shoulder, and this is the right shoulder. Okay, both of these left and right. So this is the left shoulder, right shoulder, this is the head. Now having a head and shoulder with triple top, there are many things that we can look at. When you look at the bigger picture, you can see how the market has formed here, and from that zone, okay, we see the market how it was trending. Before opening the trade, these are the key points that I look at. I'm explaining everything so that you guys also can understand. The only thing, give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also you can support many ways to the channel. If you want to join a regulated broker, I would recommend you to join always a regulated broker, and you can join Trade. They are regulated, our recommended broker. So I can give you a link in the live chat. Also there is a link in the description area. So once you click the link, you can register for free, and then you can start trading with even a smaller account. That I would recommend you to do that. That will help you to trade with a regulated broker. Any capital that you deposit, withdraw, is 100% safe and secure. So let's look at some of the pairs that currently, I'll just quickly skim through all of them to see if anyone showing any impressive price action pattern. So we see that NZD, GBP, NZD, GBP JPY. So GBP JPY from the support is trying to break to the upside. NZD JPY. So NZD getting a little bit of stronger. So gold is keep dropping, and okay, Euro and ZD. So Euro is getting weak a little bit. Euro and ZD from this resistance zone trying to drop. Now Euro and ZD, guys, this is another bearish price action on Euro and ZD, and I think that this was not here. If you look at bigger picture from the weekly and there is a very sharp rejection from the top. I think that Euro NZD for longer term perspective, we could see that this market coming to this weekless candle, very highly likely to happen, right? So Euro NZD, there is a very high probability for potential downside. I'm just quickly looking at all the pairs to see. So Euro pairs getting a little bit of weaker, but because of the weakness in JPY, we see that there is a little bit strengthening on Euro JPY. Okay, so we see that most of the pairs just going up for a bit more pullback. I'm on GBP USD check. Yeah, my coach, how to determine the middleman? Thank you. Very good question. We'll be discussing that. Please update on AUD and ZD, coach. Yeah, I'll be looking at that. GBP AUD, GBP JPY. Okay, thank you. And also, guys, join the free Telegram channel. Stay connected. Link in the description. And also I can give you a link in the live chat for free Telegram channel so that you can stay connected for everything that in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So you can click free Telegram channel and then stay connected. So let me see. Thank you. Thanks, coach. Some good profit. All join left. And thank you, Derek. You are always welcome to Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Supposedly there is a way to get 300 pip on GBP, but the method has not been disclosed to me. Okay, so very good. Thank you. So for the middleman, it's a middleman is a candlestick pattern. You probably have heard of first time. So basically it is a candle that standalone. A middleman will not mean anything. The middleman definition is it will have almost equal wick in both sides, and with a body could be, if it is a very narrow body that we define as a doji, you know that it's a doji. To be a middleman, it has to be a healthy body and then equal with both sides. Now this middleman will be playing the role of a middleman when it acts as a important candle in an important area. This is where the key points to look at. Now it is with a strategy, because as I mentioned, a standalone candle cannot tell you. Let's say if you see a letter A, it doesn't mean anything, right? Because if you put in double P L E, it's become an apple, or this one's a love sign. Or if you put, you know, double P E, it becomes something else, right? So the letter A doesn't mean anything in a standalone. Similarly, a candle, either it's a middleman, pin bar, doji, doesn't mean anything unless you put a context in it. So that's why it is important that you know the context, and to explain the context, a live session will not be enough, but there is a strategy that you can learn. If you are our lifetime member, you can access it from your dashboard, which has given clear full explanation with back tested videos. So middleman is very powerful, and this is a very good trading strategy that I use also to trade the market. You can access that if you are our member. If you are not, I would recommend you to join us. There is a link in the description, and also there is a link at the top of the chat. Visit the website. You can join once you click join now button in the website. So thank you. Let's move forward with some of the pairs that you guys are trading. Let's going back to gold, which we see that significant drop has crossed 4-hour 20 EMA, massive drop that you can say. Yeah, there's a massive drop. Now with this massive drop, all right, what I think that gold, if you look at the daily, now you can see that daily, the price on the daily opening and closing area. And what I think that now, as FOMC coming, if it breaks the low, coming to the daily 20 EMA, this is what in the beginning we discussed, that it might come down to the daily 20 EMA. That will be massive movement, because if from here to come to 1950, we'll see big rejection from this level, going up back to the resistance zone again. So that will be big buy in that case. As you see, this breakdown is quite massive. It is possible to come back again to the daily 20 EMA, which is also possible to happen. Now for our candle closing in just 9 minutes, which almost has come back down here. Now a couple of scenario could have happened. First scenario is, because the price already has come to the daily, daily opening and closing, like almost in the daily support level, we might see that the bulls might try to break the high again, right? Or it could come back down to the daily 20 EMA. It will really determine how lower time frame price action is showing. Let's see. We see that lower time frame price action will be a good determining factor, that either you can see now from the daily support, it's trying to push up again. It will be really a big determining factor how gold is doing here. On the lower time frame, we need to look at that. Okay, any entry coming along the way will be jumping on the trade. For those who joined late, probably you have seen that we had a very good trade on gold, and also the same trade was shared with VIPs as well. So let's quickly look at some other trades. Let's see on so the GBP JPY is going up from the daily. Okay, I will be looking at one by one. Which one you are looking at? Let me see. Thank you very much. Supposedly there is okay, thank you. All forming head and shoulder, coach. Okay, I'll be looking at all as well. Are you trading news, coach? Currently FOMC, I will be covering FOMC also today. So there is FOMC coming, we'll be covering. Coach again, thank you. String holding goal, very good, thank you coach, no problems. Lucas, nice trade coach, thank you. Kadir, coach, you are, thank you for that. Awesome. Okay, so oil WTI, let's look at that. Okay, so WTI is a very strongly bull market. We saw that with this daily doji, the price has broken to the upside. Now I will be looking at first of all monthly price action to see overall picture in the market. Now from the monthly, we can see that WTI is a bullish market. This is a massive movement to the upside on the monthly, and I think that we could see the price is remaining bullish for some more time. Now if we look at the weekly, this is the weekly candle. This is the middleman that we talked about a couple of minutes ago. This is a perfect textbook middleman, and we saw that from this middleman, this is what I predicted also in the weekly forex forecast. The price has gone to the upside, and what we saw that with this middleman, the price this week also has moved up. Now as there will be a monthly close, we might see a pullback. Let's see on the lower time frame. Now from the daily, so far it's maintaining bullish market structure. There could be local drop, I think, because if you look at this one here, this is the resistance line, and the price already created quite a few wave to the upside, has reached this resistance, has broken the swing high. I think that we could see WTI coming down to test this level, this previous resistance down support, and then we can expect it to continue to the upside. Now from the lower time frame, I think that WTI, we could see some local drop. The way this market structure is forming, you know, I will be interested to buy if the price is in this smart money zone. There could be upside, but it is, you see that after a local breakdown, there is a big trade ahead. So if you want to catch bigger trade, the only way is to wait for the break of structure. You see, whenever the break of structure, the market in fact made a bigger move, always in the direction of that major trend. After a break of structure is always a best choice, best destination to trade. I hope that you are enjoying. Give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Every days and every weekend I do post a lot of content to help traders to grow and learn, and you can explore more by joining us if you want to join us. There is a link in the description area. I would recommend you to join to be part of the trading community. So let's see, we saw the WTI, there is a potentially upside. We see that NASDAQ and US30, you see US30 after this break now closing as a long week candle. I think US30 now could come down again. See that there was this move on US30. For me, it's a manipulation from this 20 MA. You saw that, and after breaking this resistance line, US30 now, you know, has broken the resistance level, and now the price, you see this resistance after manipulation is now trying to come down. Okay, we could see that this drop and back to back qualification. It's a head and shoulder here, so there is a very high probability for US30 to come back down, okay, for deeper pullback or deeper drop. Okay, but it's a long-term uptrend. Keep in mind the trend is always everyone's friend, my friend, your friend, because when you trade with the trend is always holding the trade bigger profit target. This is the best way to be profitable over the long term. So it's important that you trade with the trend, even head and shoulder. It's the most important point here is the trend. Okay, so hope that you understood it. Let me know any question. Coach, are you streaming during the FOMC? Yes, Kadir. So we'll be streaming during the FOMC today, guys. 30 minutes earlier, the FOMC, we will see the market, how it is doing. We'll be covering FOMC. I want to see you there as well. Okay, so it will be good session. You know, FOMC, I love trading FOMC. So we'll be there. Make sure you stay present by pressing the bell button and by subscribing to the channel. Stay always, you know, energized and motivated for better trade, but always remain in control of your trading account and emotion. And more importantly, risk management is the key to be profitable trader. It's all about, you know, you can say that 70% of your success will depend on your trading psychology, and 100% of your trading success will depend on risk management. Okay, so 100%, keep in mind what I said, 100%. That means that if you don't do the risk management, 100% is that you're gonna fail, no doubt about it. If you don't do the risk management, 0% probability that you will be successful as a trader. So it is very important that you always look at that point of understanding the risk management. You can ask me any question about risk management. We do discuss this topic over and over again in this live session, and also I do post quite a few content on YouTube channel. You can watch that. More elaborated course content available on the website. If you are our member, I would recommend you to watch that risk management part of our course. That will help you to stay managed in your trading. So with that said, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this live session, and thank you for being here. I'll see you again in the FOMC live later today in a couple of hours. And in the meantime, before I go, I'll leave a link for EverTrade. They are regulated broker. If you want to join EverTrade, you can join EverTrade. So they are regulated. I have given a link in the live chat. You can click the link and then register for free. Start trading with a regulated broker. And thank you for being here. I'll see you very soon. Until that, stay well, stay happy, trade safe, and see you soon. Thank you, William.